Alright, and welcome back to the Barrett channel for a brand new video today. We are in Yangshuo once again, and we are cruising down the streets of Yangshuo because we are on the way to a nice cafe called Demo, which I'm going to show you guys. But the reason I say we is because I'm with a very special guest who you all loved when he was on the channel last time. And that is Richard, the half Chinese, half New Zealander who has grown up inside of China. Hey, here he is, the big man himself. How are we? Good to see you again, man. Now, I did make a video with Richard before, which has become very, very popular on the channel. So if you want to check that one out, I'm going to put it up at the top of the screen here, so you can check that one out first, learn a little bit more about Richard. But yeah, we're going to spend today together this afternoon, and we're going to do some cool things. Here he is, the big man himself. Say hello. Hi. Mate, I tell you, the people on the last video, they were really excited to see you, and they were looking for, yeah, they wanted to learn a lot about you, man. So right now we are heading into the most popular tourist destination of Yangshuo, you know, the sort of shopping street area, and it is called Xijie, which is West Street. And that's why you can see a flurry of people heading this way. So we're just going to bypass West Street and go to the Demo bar, which is kind of a bar in the evening and a cafe in the day. And it's a really nice spot, you know, to work at. I often go there to work, you know, edit some videos and whatnot. And it's just a really chill spot by the river. So yeah, we'll be there very shortly. Hey, what were you telling me about this place?
Oh, I used to live here.
What, here?
Yeah, over there.
Swear.
There's a little door. You see that?
That little door there?
Yep.
And then you'd live up there?
Maybe third floor, maybe second floor, I'm not sure.
And how old were you when you used to live there?
Well, very young, before primary school.
No way.
Yeah.
Must be kind of nice to see it again, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Fond memories.
Yeah, lots of fun memories. I remember once that the Leh River, the water grew up, and
the water was over here?
over here.
No way.
Yeah, really.
Here we are. There it is.
Nice place.
So yeah, we've arrived at Demo, which is just behind me. This is going to be an interesting afternoon. We haven't really got a plan at all. We're just going to see how the day goes, see how it rolls. We're going to go and actually see a sunset over the top of Yangshuo later, so make sure you stick around for that. Okay, so I ended up having a very long and interesting chat with Richard, diving into his life in much more detail. So that this video isn't too long, what I will do is split the mountain hike and sunset into the next video. If we can drop 5,000 likes on this video, we'll bring that one to you very shortly. So drop a like for more Richard and stay tuned. Because I actually went to one yesterday, which was absolutely unbelievable. I'm going to show you some drone footage of that very shortly. But yeah, we're about to head into Demo, get myself a coffee, all that good stuff. And yeah, let's have a little chat with Richard and find out more about him.
I could give you a try, take it to the sky, if you give me one good reason why you deserve my time, why you should be mine. All I need is one good reason. Secrets are no good.
Just absolutely chilling on the front of the cafe. That's cute, isn't it?
Give me an answer, then I can kiss you every day. But hold on to your feelings till you know what you're in for. Just hold on just a minute.
So here's the big man himself,
Hey.
the well-requested Richard. Mate, people were loving you on the last video. You know,
Right.
yeah. People were super interested in your life and how you, as we spoke before, you have a very interesting sort of unique perspective. A lot of people were kind of just wondering like what, like further about you, because there's not many people who have grown up in China who are like half Chinese, right?
Yes.
And what age did you say you moved here?
When I was 5, I moved here.
From New Zealand, right?
Nope.
Oh, am I wrong?
When I
Oh.
was young. Oh, okay. I was born in Guangzhou, and then I moved to New Zealand for about maybe 2 or 3 years, and then I'm back to Guangzhou. And after 2 years, I come back to Guangxi.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were born in New Zealand.
Yeah.
So you're born in Guangzhou.
Yes.
Oh, so that means did your dad meet your mum in China then?
Yes, my dad met my mom in Yangzhou.
Oh, right. So do you know when the first time he came here? Like,
Nah, I don't know.
but it was before you were born, right?
Yes,
So more
yes.
than 16 years ago,
Yeah.
which is a long ass time. And is this your mum's hometown?
Yes.
Where is exactly your mum's hometown? Is it Yangshuo or is
Yeah.
it like a village or
Yangzhou and the Siliu.
Silio, the
Yes.
same place she's living now,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
The same place you're living now.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
moved back to Siliu because my mom, she have to take care of my grandma. So
Oh, okay. So where did you live before that in New Zealand? And then when you moved to China, you moved straight back to Yangshuo.
I moved to Guangzhou, and we have an apartment in Guangzhou.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, you
and when
moved-
we decide to move back to Guangxi, we sold that apartment.
Oh, you moved around quite a lot then. I mean, that's mad because I mean, most kids, like when I grew up in my hometown in England, like no one's really moving around that much. You know, they might move to like another city or something, but it's very rare that someone moves to a different country when they're that young, or even like moves to a different country that's as different as China, you know. So that is super interesting. And now like you're reaching the age of like high school, university kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like what is it like for kids at your age in school? Like is it a lot of pressure?
Yes, lots of pressure. Too many homeworks that kids don't have free time when they're in summer holiday. They don't have much time for playing or something. They have homework, and maybe their parents want them to attend some summer camp or something to learn more things. Yeah.
So what do you do? Like did you, when you were like throughout school, did you have to do extra things at summer
No, because
holiday or
my dad, he took me to Beihai or Shenzhen.
oh, he take you traveling with him?
Yes.
Oh, that's
so-
really cool. So you've been to Shenzhen?
Yes,
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
How long ago was it that you went there?
like 12 or 13, I'm not sure, but yeah, surely between.
That's mad, that is, because like cities in the UK, right? They haven't really changed much over the past 100 years. Like, not many new buildings are going up. Not much is changing, but in Chinese cities, oh my god, things are popping up left, right, and center
Yes.
every other day. You know.
Yeah.
So like the difference of Shenzhen and since you went to now is probably quite huge, and you have grown up with that kind of being normal, right? So I wonder what it would be like for you to now go to like a city in UK or back in New Zealand to see what it's like. When was the last time you went outside of China?
Well, that's the time when I moved to China.
So it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's just like when we come back to China, I never go out again.
Okay. And when you like are a bit older, do you want to? Or
Yeah.
even soon?
I'm not sure about that, but Maybe.
Where if you get the opportunity, anyway. Yeah. And a lot of people were talking about in the last video that we made, like about your like Chinese and English, because in the last video they didn't see you speak Chinese, but obviously that's your native language, right? That's what you grew up with.
Yes.
So people wanted to hear you speak Chinese, so maybe, just maybe, we can try and have a little conversation, because obviously
sure.
I'm learning Chinese, although it's obviously nowhere near as good as yours. But yeah, maybe you could introduce yourself in Chinese. And
The truth is, my Chinese is better than my English.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And you're kind of learning English, right?
Yeah, I'm learning English, and I can talk to foreigners, so I can improve my English.
So just introduce yourself in Chinese a bit. What's your Chinese name? Where did you grow up, and this kind of thing? Because people want to hear you speak Chinese.
我的名字是吴思如，
吴思读，
吴思如，
吴思读。Is that right? 吴思读，吴思
如。
Oh, 如。
Yes.
Oh, 如。Okay.
About my relatives, first, my mom. She's the smartest and the most strong woman I ever met.
Really?
Yeah, she's tough. She's just like, there's nothing can defeat her. So I learn many things from my mom.
What do you think you've learned from her? Like,
Well, like whatever comes to me, like bad thing or good thing, just take it and stay tough. She trying to tell me that whatever failure I'm being through, that's an experience. She often cheer me up. Yeah.
that's a really important thing to know. Yeah, and it's a great lesson to be taught. Yeah, definitely.
She also told me to help others. Just like one time when we are on the way back home, she saw a person who's walking along the street and looks very tired, and she stopped and asked, "Hey, where are you going?" And he said, "I'm trying to go home." And she said, "Where's your home?" And he said, "Lipu." It's somewhere far away from Yangshuo. And my mom asked, you can take a bus or something while you're walking." She said, "Because I have no money." And my mom said, "Come on, get on the car. I'll drive you there."
That's a really nice thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And were you there with her? Or-
Yeah.
Right. So
I'm
these
just
kinds
beside her. When she's driving, I just beside her.
and these kinds of things you see them do, and you learn from it. Like you want to be like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I work in Omeda, because their ideas is help others, help yourself.
That's the Omeda slogan, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw. That's so funny you say that. I literally saw that for the first time today, like on
Really?
the back of one of the
Yes.
staff's T-shirts.
Yes.
And I truly think that's 100% right. You know, the more you help yourself, the more you can help others.
Yes.
And when you help others, I think that's what gives you the true like purpose. You
Yeah.
know, that's what makes you feel good. That's what makes you feel happy helping other people.
Yeah.
So, man, that's really good. Your mum must be a pretty incredible person.
Yeah, but about that, she also told me if you don't have the ability to help others, like some important things, so don't say yes. Because if you say yes, you have to do it. And people must think, well, maybe you're good at it, but in the end you can't do it. Then people will think, wow, so why you say yes?
Yeah, that's true for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, be straight Yeah, be straight and tell people the truth. Truth always prevails is
Yeah.
a good statement. What have you learned from your dad?
Many things, but I think the most important thing is be yourself. Don't be other one's slave. Because when you in work, is that right?
Yeah.
When you in work, and maybe your boss wants you to do more, but the salary is the same. And if you don't want to do it, just say no. Because it's like, if you say yes, that you don't do more work, but you get the same salary, that's not worth it. So yeah.
So he's saying like, stand up for yourself and
Yes.
don't let
Yes,
other people
yes.
take advantage
Just like
of
that,
you.
just like
yeah.
that, something like that.
Yeah.
And he told me to, before make a friend, you have to see if he is a good friend. If he's a bad person, leave him alone. Just go away.
Yeah, I think it's personally, I like to think I'm quite a good judge of character. Like I can see very quickly whether they're going to be a nice, genuine, truthful person or not. And definitely the first time I met you, I could tell 100% this guy's going to be a good friend, he's trustworthy, and he's a nice guy. But there are some people that you meet where you just feel something is off, You feel like they might have a different motive, or they're trying to get something from you or something like that. But yeah, you do come across those people in your life. It's important to keep the good people close,
Yeah.
Maybe you can introduce like your grandma in Chinese, and I'll do my best to understand.
Okay.
If I need translation after, I'll ask for it.
Okay.
So what have you learned from your grandma? Because she lives with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
我的奶奶，她是一个很淳朴的人，就是她教的我的妈妈，她教我妈妈怎么待人，乐于助人，然后我妈妈又教我，这就像是一种传承。然后我奶奶她经常出去种田，虽然说现在中国的这种发展飞速发展嘛，但是她不想让自己闲在家里面，她想出去工作。她觉得一个人他生活的意义就在于劳动。
Does she talk much about her childhood to you? Like, does she tell you about what life was like when she was young?
是，她跟我说以前的日子特别的苦，就是没有很多粮食，所以她教我珍惜粮食。
Well, thanks for that, man. I'm learning a lot about you, and I can see that you're a good friend, Richard. So, yeah, I'm hoping we'll see each other a lot. So there you have it. There is the chat with the big man himself, Richard. Hopefully you did enjoy or take something away from his unique perspective on life. If you did, let us know what it was down in the comments, and do drop a thumbs up. And as always, we will see you in the next one. For now, take care.